Jesus Christ, Olul Oro, Esneki Kwa, Olul Oro, Ekesete Lazarus, Olul Oro, Esneki Kwa, Iseviso, Idagowo, Idawale, Ifagawo, Eyeye Penge, Kuku Memoro, Ekobale, Ikotabasi, Eyeye Penge, Kuku Memoro, Ekobale, Ikotabasi, Olul Oro, Akayole Monakai, Olul Oro, Esneki Kwa, Olul Oro, Akayole Danya, Olul Oro, Esneki Kwa, Iseviso, Idagawo, Idawale, Ifagawo, Eyeye Penge, Kuku Memoro, Ekobale, Ikotabasi, Eyeye Penge, Kuku Memoro, Ekobale, Ikotabasi, Foremoyefo, Ugahama, Kurogidoye, Ugahino, Amasi, Iporo, Eye, Idele, Ida, Iyo, Iyete, Ipo, Konfigu, Wefo, Edi, Yamafo, Esunekipo.
You're still watching the Mornings to Breakfast show, and yes, we had a wonderful discussion yes before we went on the break. Today is Friday, and normally you know how we do handle our Fridays. Friday is always very wonderful. We do have spectacular and wonderful guests that we normally bring to your screen. But firstly, before we introduce our guest, I'm still here with the beautiful and a wonderful Sister Ruth, the authentic Ruth Ubu. Yeah, she's still here. And we also have my brother here with me, Brother Oku Akwabi. Yes, we're here to protect our sister from any harm that's going to come to her.
Welcome back.
Yes, before I introduce my guest, I don't think I'm going to do it alone. We should do it collectively. Yes.
You know why I said we needed all those fireworks?
Yes.
Right now, I should just say, we introduce the superstar, start mentioning all these.
We'll start pumping the smoke, you know.
And before
then
you know,
we unveil.
Don't you think we should? I think we should employ power outing NEPA.
No way.
You know all those sparks in the transformer.
Yeah.
So when we just tell them, look, we are going to introduce a very big artist. So as we just mentioned, please, you know how you do your thing. I don't know how they do their thing.
No, their thing is to shock somebody. So we're not shocking anybody much, but it's on a lighter note. Yes, so permit us to introduce to you one of BCS finest superstars. I am proud to say that this superstar can compete anywhere within and outside the fold. He is capable of competing anywhere because of what the Father has embedded in him. So permit me as I welcome the new tier Robert Gaba President, General Assembly of Brotherhood Artists. Yes, His Grace Archbishop Kingsley Basley. Most people might not know him with that name. They only know him as Karas.
Mr. Karas.
Yes.
Is that Mr.?
Yes. There's
sure. Of course, no. I'm a man. I used to be a boy, so the Karas can stand. But now,
you know, there are some names that just have this unique prefix, like MC, Mommy's Boy. So is it like the Mr. is like, if you don't put Mr., don't call me. That's
no. You can add it. You can.
Okay, like Karas.
Decide not to. Yes.
Karas is
yes.
just like Wizkid, just there.
Yeah.
That's nice.
That name Okay, let's start from there.
Piece of the father.
Piece of the father. We are excited to have you. That's the simple truth.
Likewise.
When a star is in the house, like everywhere is just warm.
It's been a while I've been here, so yeah, like I like being here to like talk to people and yeah.
Okay, let's start from the name.
Program.
Let's start.
Thank
from
you,
the
thank you.
Let's start from the name. Everybody do know him as Karis. So where did this name come from?
Okay, the way I sing, it is very touching and emotional. Alright, so the name Karis, my meaning of Karis is to touch your soul affectionately, like touching your soul.
Caress your soul.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, you're right.
Please come back.
You're right. No. I didn't go nowhere.
She was going out. I saw her, so I had to bring her back.
I'm back.
Okay.
I'm back. I mean, what you're saying is absolutely correct. You know, remember the last competition we had?
Don't go there.
Yeah, I don't know if we can have a replay right now where the Cross River State sang. He did
during
that
the mega event.
during the mega event. He did that solo. When he came out, people were just all over him like, God must. If God does not do something because of that voice, you know, the voice was just so
amazing.
soothing.
Stop flattering me.
I'm not.
I hate being flattered.
We are being real here.
hate
I'm
being
not
flattered.
flattering you.
Don't
I
go
remember
there.
I also came to you, and then I told you, well done.
That's why I told her
sir.
to come back.
But honestly,
Yeah.
like if we must mention, your voice is like one of the most unique aspects of your life. When it comes to some of the many talents that you have, when people say, "Bro, Karis" or "Karis is singing," the first thing that comes to your mind is going to be gentle. Like there's out caring, you know, not just caring. There's how I want, you know, Simi. Do you know how Simi sounds? It's like a male Simi. Like the voice is pleasing. Pleasing is the word. Now you know when your voice is not harsh, it's pleasing. No.
I want to
soothing
go
to the
home
ear.
and be able to take off this because right now my head is expanding.
No, we have to say,
Like let me be able to take off these clothes, please.
we have to say the truth. This is what most people out there want to say more than what we are saying currently now, because they have also tested. They have said, okay, you know, there are times whereby you believe that this particular singer does it in the studio alone, and maybe he gets to do it on the real life. It's not compared to what he's doing in the studio, but this is different because we've seen it both in and outside, that this person can do it on a normal ground.
There will be a dry run here. There will be a dry run.
Oh.
So you see, I know you've been hearing Baba Wa.
Yeah.
You have a little. You have a
Number
little.
one. So I wanted to talk about the number one. Did you ever think that number one was going to go
Be
that
a
big?
trend and go that viral?
Okay, that song is a mystery because at the point I recorded that song, I was already like done with the album.
Okay.
Oh.
Yes, I was on my way to the studio one very fateful morning. No. I was on my way back. Back from the studio.
Okay.
One session that we had, like the one that we were like meant to like round up the whole thing, and then I got the sound. I tried my but that song was very very amazing or interesting, like the whole process. Now the song came, myself and Ashanti, we tried to like make something of it, but then we couldn't get the bars to fit. I was hearing something in my head, and when they come and play a bars and it's not going, and I'll be like, no.
That's not the bar.
That's not. If we cannot get these bars right, then we will not put the song in this. One evening, I met with Kevin, Mr. Hero.
Yeah.
And then we were just gisting, and I'm like, one song there will be I would like make you try if you go fit put bars. He said, singer. I started. The first bars he dropped clicked. The first bars he dropped clicked. I just like wait. I brought my phone. I recorded it.
Yes.
May no forget.
Yes.
And then the next day we went in, he came and played the that song was the song that discovered him in bass singing in the studio. Yeah. That song as well was the song that ID played her first verse on. So it is just an
Big song.
amazing.
Yes.
Yes. So and then when the song now came out,
Oh.
people were like, "Why this guy they play drum for his song? Besides music, they play drum for his side." I was like, "Yo, this is all a
Go listen
cappella."
well. Go listen where you know is the
Yeah.
past.
Yeah. So I thank the Father for the inspiration. I thank him for basically everything, because I can't do nothing without him.
Definitely.
Okay,
Yeah.
so with that being said, I know something happened before that sound registered. So I would like you, I don't know if you are willing to share, because I'm sure Father must have done something for you to come up with that lyrics. Or Lumba is my number one.
Sarut is saying something that we're not saying.
He's been my number one from day one.
From day one,
Yes.
Yeah.
Doesn't have to do something to be your number one.
I was born in the Bethel.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah. My mom had her
Our water broke.
yes, thank you, in the Bethel. On are we going to the hospital? I said no. I must come out for here. Yeah, first I must come out here. Then
Do you remember saying no?
Yes. Yes, in the moment I said no, I must come out for here. You understand? Before the whole process, they now took me to the hospital and ran all the checks and all. Yeah, but then from day one, he's been my number one. He's my inspiration. Basically, I don't plan for nothing. I don't plan. I want to do something. I tell him how to do this thing, and he comes through. He wants that. He wants to make work would work, and he wants that. He knows that if it works, it would be bad. He just like knows how to. I don't plan.
But how do you get your songs? How does it? I know you said you're going to the studio, but there are some people that have mentioned looking at the moon, or maybe when they need a quiet time. Most of the time, they lock themselves. How does yours come? How do you get songs? And how would you advise people? Like, how would you maybe share it to someone if you actually want to get a song?
No. Now, okay, let me start from there. Now, what works for me may not work for you. Yeah. You need to discover yourself what works for you, basically.
Yeah.
Now, there are times where I get songs in my dreams.
Okay.
I wake up and I record like this song, Heavenly Father,
Yes,
Let's
that's
just
one.
stay.
That's one.
dream. Yeah, but some of them as well, I could just be there in my quiet space, and it
hits.
comes. Some comes with the lyrics, some comes with just the sound. Then you just try to like infuse the lyrics, and then try to because if you don't know how to perceive how people would take a piece you are writing, then you are not doing nothing. You are doing it for yourself. A song comes and okay, if I sing it in like this, how
People
crowd
enjoy.
will react? And it will make sense and all. You understand? You now add all those ones into the main thing, and then you would make something spectacular.
Yes, so that if I've gotten you correctly, advice to some of those young people out
Not
there.
advice.
No,
Advice
no.
is discover yourself. know what works for you, basically.
True,
No advice.
true. But then, if I've gotten you correctly from what you said, I'm quoting you.
All right then.
When you get a song, because people, anybody can get a song, yeah.
course.
Like God can just
Pass
give
to
it
anybody.
anybody.
Yeah.
But then also think how we will receive it. How will we see it? Will we see it as shit, How will we see it? How will we enjoy that song? And if you are watching us from anywhere, don't just wake up and
Sing
blast a
anything.
song and just sing anything. Yeah.
Yeah, well, a
Reason-
jumper. If you see
Reason
anything
it.
and it doesn't work well,
Reason it
it's on
first.
you.
Reason it first. So
Okay.
that
There are songs that
that's-
comes as well, and I'll be like, yo,
You don't
no
care.
way, no way.
Even if
Okay,
it comes
so
to
I
you,
Even
have-
if it's good to you.
Yeah.
No.
It might be good to you,
But
not
then you
good
think-
to others.
Yeah, like
It won't be commercial like people.
no. Now, okay, it is not about if it's commercial or not. It just needs to be pleasant. I have got a standard,
Yeah.
and if a song comes and that it is not of that standard,
Drop.
Okay.
wait,
But some
I
people
can give it
say-
to somebody else that
Wow.
would make something of it.
Okay.
But for me, I might just decide to just trash it or just make it
A bonus.
bonus track. Make it no be say the album too short. You understand? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, now, one certain day, that was early this year, I was chatting with one of my friends. She stays in Port Harcourt. She's not a PCS member. Then we do not really know that we had to put our songs online. Yeah, so she told me that she was going through that my church members don't know how to sing. I said, how did you find out? But normally, yes, we do know how to sing from choirs and stuff like that. She said, no, that she went online, Spotify precisely, and she saw a song, a singer named Kares, and I laughed. She said, so your church will know how to sing like this guy is equated to like Frank Edward. And I thought that, no, stop that, he's bigger than that. That if they were to meet on the same scene, he would be bigger than him. She now said, wow, your church really know how to sing. So I want to say, why didn't this come so early, like for people to understand and know that we have great artists?
What?
Like, why didn't this come so early? Because for me, it's like it's coming late. Bringing the songs now online where we can
Okay.
get them on Spotify, Boomplay, Audio Max, and the rest of it. Like, why didn't it come early? Because people would have known us by now, knowing that we have so much instrument here.
Now,
natural instrument.
Natural instrument.
It all stems from the DBCS market.
Okay.
Over time, we've been used to CDs.
Yes. Or let me use the Ikaika.
No.
Generally.
BCS as a whole.
All right.
Yeah. We've been used to phones as an MP3 or songs on CDs. Now, we now like myself, Fidelis, Okoy, Adu, and a couple of other people, Mr. Hero and a couple of them. How do we take this thing outside and make it global? Because non-business members will not come to Ikeka and buy our
Come by,
CDs.
so-
Yeah. We now thought, okay, let's try online, and at that our members still don't go and listen. I get some reviews from Japan, from Russia, from China, from the United States, and all. Yeah, and trust me, like most of them are non-business members.
Yes.
Yeah, so I think we need to do an orientation with our BCS members. Yeah, to inform them about the importance of them going online to stream these songs or films, as the case may be. Yeah, because that way it brings back into the system.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is really, really wonderful. Because I was excited when she told me that, wow, that your church member really do know how to sing. I was like, okay, send me a proof. She now had to screenshot and send me the song that she was listening to. Heavenly Father, bless the day for your children, Heavenly Father. I was speechless, but to me it's a credit because at least we have something that can compete with the world outside. My final
A win
question.
for one is a win for all.
Definitely. My final question is this. Most people do say, because when I move around and listen, most people do say that what you're doing is really not really what we are doing. That is a contemporary that can fit into anywhere. So how do you do it?
That question heavy. It is not me basically. I keep saying it comes, I drop it. If it comes, I drop it. By the way, before now, I was into the whole secular thing.
Okay.
So I guess it stemmed from there. You understand the whole secular idea. So I tried to infuse it into the BCS music scene, and by that's basically working. So.
It's
Okay.
advanced BCS.
Okay,
Excuse me.
I'd like you to sing.
Before that,
Before that, yeah, hold
I
on,
have a
please.
question.
Okay, let me drop mine first. I would like you to sing the Olumba. Olumba is my number one. But before then, I would like you to sing that line you sang during the mega event competition.
That
I
got
return
you.
to you with a contract. And take note, FCR, I would like you to also play Cross River State competition.
If it is
singing.
possible.
Yes, if it is possible, please. I would like you to give us maybe during the break. Let's see him do his thing
This is
also.
so close to your heart. Oh my God.
I told you that she was
I
leaving.
love
She
song.
was leaving.
I love serious. Listen. I love song. I'm
No,
a
it's
song
beautiful.
person.
Bro,
I
you know
love
what? Sorry to
singing.
cut you. Me and you were still here. Monday we'll still be here. Come back and meet us.
All right.
Okay, your question.
Yeah,
your question.
before
So you
then-
can do justice to what?
Yeah, before then. So, first of all, congratulations
Thank you.
Yeah.
on your position currently as the president of Brotherhood International Artists. I think it entails
Thank you,
a
man.
lot, although people may not really understand.
I get scared at times, like when I hear
When
that
you come to the
because-
realization that
yes,
it's real.
because there are lots of things I need to
so
do.
much, so much.
I barely even sleep at night. From last week Wednesday up until now, like my sleep time has reduced. Trust me.
To
it
whom
has-
much
it's
is
because
given, much is expected.
yeah, because now I can't just bear that
The name.
title and then I have got nothing to
No effect.
to show for it. So I am like trying to get ideas from left, right, center, and I try to think as well of what would work, because man, that job is not going to be easy, man.
Yeah, but
Sure.
Father knows your
It has
capability.
started already.
Father
That's
knows
why,
your
by the way.
ability. Father knows what you can give out. So,
So-
it is said our Father do not make mistakes.
True.
So-
So I want to ask,
So yeah, sure.
where do you see your, not just yourself, where do you see yourself and Gaba in the next 5 years? Then apart from that, because I know we don't really have time anymore, I also think that BCS or BCS music, I've always really envied BCS music because I feel we have so much to offer, but we have managed to offer very little.
Yeah.
Like we have so much, in fact, especially some of our artists. I feel we don't promote them enough. We don't really support this music the way we should support it. And most times, being that I've lived in Lagos, I've also done a little entertainment. Like I've been in the mixed, but not like singing, pushing artists, promoting music. And I've noticed that it's not always just for the music to be good. It's not enough just having a good music.
Yeah.
Apart from having a good
Lots of
music,
work, yeah.
there's so much work
Yeah.
after having a good music.
Yeah.
You, like it's like around 2011 when Davido dropped Aye. Aye was a song I didn't like. Like nothing really tricked me about that song. But then this
Really
song,
loved it.
so many people loved it. Like most of the time, I've grown up to realize that some people don't even know why they like something. Like there are some people that love because me, before I love something, I get a meaning from it.
Music
Like,
is preference.
yeah.
You understand? What you might like, or might not like. What I might like, might not like. Yes.
But then you see in Nigeria, you get to a level that a song become a global anthem. Like you don't need to like it for you to vibe to it or for you to. So I noticed this song was forced on everybody. Like
Oh no.
no, yeah,
But
yeah.
there are
It
times
was,
like that.
It was not forced.
It
I
was.
actually
Let me tell
loved-
you
no,
why I
it
said
wasn't
it was
forced on
forced.
me.
It was forced on every. You may not know. Let me tell you why I said it
When
was
it's being
forced.
played on every
It's not
radio
just you.
station,
Now,
Play here and there,
yeah,
definitely.
most of the time you don't really need to overlike a song, but if you hear a sound over and over and over,
Again.
now in your
It
TV,
sticks.
yeah, I noticed CRBC doesn't have anything to do with Davido. They were playing this song everywhere. If I receive a text message like MTN alert or those, I will see at the end download Aye by Davido. I'm calling someone, I'm hearing Davido first. Like the ringing tone is not a ringing tone. Like the caller tone is not a caller tone. I'm hearing the Aye first. I have to wait because I need to talk to this person, so I have to wait and listen to the song after which. Then before you know it, subconsciously this
Start
song
vibing
starts.
to it.
Yeah, the
goes
song
on
starts
you.
playing.
That's promotion.
Then now you maybe find yourself in a party or where they are playing songs and people have to dance. You will be surprised when that song hits and you just start enjoying yourself because it's something you're familiar with. So I really feel that
That is how BCS music.
BCS music should get to a level whereby the promotion should be aggressive. In fact, it should be super aggressive. I don't know how to emphasize it like enough. It's not enough just us having very good music. It should even be another thing. All this MP3 transfer. I know you cannot really force people, but then if your songs are not, if you don't make it that available, because I remember I released a song for Brian Best, no, by Brashanti produced it, but then I did the distribution online. So many people were just asking for the raw copy, the file, and being that I've been doing promotion, you don't release a song's file like that. No matter how bitter, but no matter how big the artist, even if it's a big artist that's asking for a song, you don't give a song file. As far as you have your song on Spotify, on all
Yeah, just go and
streaming
stream.
platforms, go stream it. Even when we are supposed to be playing it in the hall, in the great hall, if you are performing, you don't need to go share your song to the DJ or go to audio room. And they will stream it. Let them just stream it. Give me so track. Give me this, and they start playing it because it's all there. And now all of this, as you perform everywhere, piles up to your
Yeah.
tiny income that is coming in. And before you know it, if everybody's playing it from there, everybody enjoying like this. Number one, I was so bitter also with this song, bro. Ado finished promoting. There was this Wisdom that Father really loved so much. That
God of
song,
Wisdom.
God of Wisdom. That song, people were just like sharing it everywhere, doing. And this is something that the level that song had on social media would have gotten so much money if it was done properly. But it was not done properly. Like everything I saw on social media was not the song. It was just a copy of the song. Whereas if you were listening to maybe Rema or Wizkid and you want to use this song on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, you will use the real song. Now you will search for the song, get it from the streaming platform. It's there on, yeah, you get it. You may not necessarily need to download it. Most of the time on TikTok, you just add it to your clip and it's streaming. As people watch that video, the artist is
Gets
getting
paid.
his income.
Yeah.
It's getting paid. Same on Facebook, same on TikTok. So, but then when you make that raw copy available for everyone, so everybody just share it through Zenda, and then the artists at the end don't really.
Definitely,
You-
we
you
keep
have a
that. We're
question
going to
here.
get. We're going to
So,
get there.
has a
so
question.
that is just my own little input. I know I've like it's also a question, a matter that is very a little close to my heart. So that's
Yeah.
why you see
And
me
also
talking
an
with
advice.
uh,
But before that,
talking
you have
with
a
so
question
much
here on
passion.
YouTube.
Let me answer him first.
Okay.
Alright.
Yeah. Okay. You asked where I see myself and the
The team.
assembly
Yeah.
5
in
years.
5 years. I see myself. Let me start with myself. I see myself being big,
Normally, that's the target.
big,
How big?
very big, very big. From both from music and from all the other things
Yes,
I am into.
Okay.
That's for me. And then for the assembly, my dream for the assembly is to have us perform live at the Britain's Got Talent,
Wow.
live on stage. One bass man is he's like somewhere they're
Doing
dropping
his
all
thing.
the and then the chorus and then I see us as in being given a golden
Golden buzzer.
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 Yes, as in that is what is up here. So all my plans right now, all my plans is geared towards that, because that would bring
the gate.
more eyes
Yes.
Yeah.
because you know get how we go there on that stage. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
I am speaking vernacular here.
No, you're good.
That people will not want to know where is this music coming from. Yeah, it's all would come back to
Father.
yes. So my plans, all as in all my plans are geared like towards there. So all the things that we would do them intentionally. We are going to be very, 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 very visible on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, all the social media platforms, and so on and so forth. We would be intentional, and then I plead to our BCS members, please, when you see us online, please stream or watch or do something. That would boost our presence.
All right,
Okay,
Sister
so we
Rose.
have a question from Sister Gladys Onyabo. The first one says, huge congratulations, dear President Gaba.
Thank you.
Thank you, most gracious Abba Father. Please, Mr. President Gaba, what are your plans on how to move Gaba to the next level?
I
just said it.
you just said it. Yes.
Yeah, Sister Gladys, if you've been listening, he has done justice. So because we are running out of time here,
Yeah.
I'd like you to do justice to...
Okay, before you do that,
Olumba.
please just take our comments on our live chat. So
Okay,
Yep.
from Sister Gladys Onyabo, BCS is indeed the light of the world. BCS indeed the home of great music, unstoppable and unshakable kingdom of God Almighty on earth. From Enogwe Fanny Parks, blessed be our God. Glad to be in BCS. From Boakie Francis, thank you, great. Thank you, Father, for protecting me from death. From Grace Russell, thank you, Almighty and perfect God, Father. Amen. That's all.
thank you, bro. Could you have anything on Facebook?
Yeah. Comments on Facebook
Yeah.
page. We have Queenie Minaj Inyang. Hello, good morning. I'm watching from Lagos State. Thank you, Father. We also have Sister Gladys Oyebo again. Happy weekend to all children of Abba Father world over. BCS is indeed the last bus stop of this generation.
Yeah.
That's all for Facebook.
All right, so over to you, His Grace Archbishop Kingsley Bassi, aka Karen. So, the stage is yours. She made a request first that you should do what?
Recap
Recap
Yeah.
of what we did during the mega event.
Yes.
Yeah.
You asked for
I
like two.
return to you, with a contrite heart. I wanted to do
So
it
that's
live.
the main one. Do you know she has one heart like that?
She has a butterfly.
Please,
Alright.
Okay. I return to you with a contrite heart, kneeling in the pool of my tears. I am here to say I am so sorry. Father, please forgive. I surrender to you. I will never break your heart anymore. I am here to say I am so sorry. Father, please forgive. Do not despise me. I will never break your heart anymore.
Where are you, my brother, man?
Nadia, stop.
you want more of the song, right?
It sounds. I told you like
Yeah,
before. It
pleasing.
sounds
You're
pleasing.
ready to
Yeah,
do
it
what?
sounds.
Pleasing.
Yeah,
sounds
that's
pleasing.
it's caressing.
Yeah,
Sister Ruth, please
exactly.
come back. Please come back. I said come back.
Okay, so the
Yeah,
next
I've
one,
been
yeah?
there, yeah. Lumba, my number
Yeah.
one.
I wanna tell you a story, tí Olúmba ṣe fún mi. I want to tell you a story, tí Olúmba ṣe fún mi. Money wey I get to, Olúmba give am to me. Motor wey I dey drive so, Olúmba give am to the life I dey live so, Olúmba give am to everything wey I get. Olúmba give, tell me that thing wey you get, wey Olúmba no give to you. That thing wey you get, wey Olúmba no give to you. Oh, oh, oh. Ebankari fún wọn. Oh, Olumba is my number one. Ebankari fún wọn. Olumba is my number one. Efun logo. Olumba is my number one. Oh,
Olumba is my number one.
My God and King.
My
God and
God
Master.
and my King.
His holiness, oh.
My God and my King.
Oh, at this point in time, we
Amazing.
might not want to stop, but because we're running out of time, it's very good to always have a very good personality and great artists around you. So when you have them, sometimes you want to use them up. All right. Thank you so much, Your Grace, for coming to grace our event today. We believe that the Father is going to make all your dreams come true for Gaba and make you get to that place and get the golden buzzer. Yes, definitely. And make sure BCS is recognized for what they have. From us.
Mind you, sorry.
Yeah, okay.
Mind you, I will ask you for that buzzer. Like, I will ask you for that show. Britain Got Talent is something you should actualize. You know, you've said it,
Sure.
being that you've
It's on
said
record. It's on record. No, it's on.
It's
It's on record.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's on record. They can play it back in 5 years time.
Yeah, in 5 years time.
And I'll come here and see if it's not been done. I'll come here and tell why
it's not been
it's not been done. Yes.
All right.
So
Okay.
you owe us that.
That
you owe,
is-
you owe the entire
If I'm
audience.
still the president, then
Even if you're not the president, you still have to get the golden buzzer. All right, from us here is a goodbye for this segment. So we'll be going over to the next segment, which is sports. I still have Sister Ruth Obu and Brother Oko Akpabio and his grace. So we're going on a short break, and when we come back, we'll go to the next segment. Stay tuned.
thank you.
I return to you with a contract. Heart. Kneeling in the pool of my tears, I am here to say I am so sorry. Father, please forgive. I surrender to you. I will never break your heart anymore. I am here to say I am so sorry. Father, please forgive. Do not despise me. I will never break your heart anymore.
My gracious Father,
Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. If you're just joining us, you're still watching the Morning Steam Breakfast Show, and currently now we're heading to the football segment. Yes, and I'm here with my guys on set. Sitting opposite me is Christ Ambassador Victor. Good morning, Ambassador, and welcome to the show.
Good morning.
Yes, I also have Brother Elijah at the building. Good morning, and welcome to the show. Good morning. Yes, let's dive into the business of the day. We said on Tuesday rather that we'll be looking at the Women's World Cup. So officially, the World Cup kick-started. That was yesterday. Nigeria, our team, played early hours of the morning, and most people were asleep. They could not get to their television sets and wake up because the competition is being held at Australia and New Zealand. Funny enough, like 2002 World Cup, because what Belita was telling me behind the scene was held by Korea, Japan. So we're having New Zealand and Australia hosting this year's Women's World Cup. Wonderful. So Nigeria took part in the first opening game, all squared with Canada. Ambassador, let's go into the game. We complained initially from the beginning that the players did not really have enough time to camp and to prepare for what was going to come for them. Do you think that has affected them?
Well, psychologically, yes. But physically, I don't think so because most of the players are professional, crop of players that are playing in, the likes of Barcelona and all that top flight teams in the world. So psychologically, yes, because it's very, very disheartening and painful when somebody is sitting down somewhere and eating what you're supposed to be eating. You're working for it, and some group of persons are just sitting somewhere and cheating you or robbing you of what rightfully belongs to you. So in that aspect, I think the players are not mentally sound to play.
Okay, Brother Elijah, do you think Nigeria had a red card in the game, and also Canada missed a clear chance to go past Nigeria 1-0? They missed a penalty in the 58th minute. Do you think Nigeria will be able to bounce back? Let's look at what's going to happen. Do you think Nigeria is going to be able to bounce back?
Well, yeah. Talking about that, first of all, let's look at the match schedule time. Is affecting us here in this side of the country because of the time, the early hours. So most of us don't have the opportunity of watching the match. Maybe we'll have to watch highlights later. But according to the match, they of course, when we are talking about women's football and you're talking about the Canadian team, it's a very strong and formidable team. I think they are in the top 10.
They are the Olympic champions.
Yeah, so that's a very good team. So for the Nigerian team to be able to hold them down, this go
number one in Africa.
Yeah, so I think it's a good try. I believe the group there is a very tough group, but I believe they are going to excel from the group, and I think the goalkeeper was given the man of the match or something like that. So it's a good start, not really bad, but we don't really know about the red card since we're not able to have a clear view of the match. But I think the Nigerians women team, they're always doing very well in Africa, currently number one in Africa. So we believe that they will have the same mentality and try to see how they can go get their hands on the FIFA Women's World Cup. And we hope that what is happening behind the scene is not really going to affect them so much. We hope that they will just leave whatever is happening behind first and focus on the competition, and then after the competition they can settle that later.
Okay, we've noticed that both the men, the Super Falcons and the Super Eagles, they have been facing the same thing coming World Cup. They have not been able to pass round 16. So who is going to break this tie for us?
I think the women.
I believe the women can do that. The women will have more of the opportunities because they play better football. Yeah,
Of course.
they play better football.
There's another statement I want to make. Normally, the men are supposed to set the pace. So why are we? We are men. We are men. We
He
are
said
set.
what a man can
A
do,
woman can do
woman
even better.
Much better.
Oh.
What the women are doing in Africa, our
Yes.
men are not able to do it.
And are able to
So
do it.
if
our women are the best
so
in
if
Africa.
back here in Africa they cannot do it, is it in the world that they will do it? So let the people that are doing it in Africa try to give us what we want in the world. So I believe so much in the women.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be man supporting man.
No, see,
Football
when-
is
call,
not-
call
when-
a spade a spade.
No.
When somebody is doing it right,
Yes.
give him the accolade. So
No, football is a fair game. Because we are a man, we are men. We cannot come and be supporting men when they are not doing
We
very
have
well.
Oshimen, no, Ambassador.
of course I know a tree cannot
We have
be the first.
Asisa Oshoala,
Oshoala, yeah,
a very good striker.
She
too.
won the Champions
and
League.
she's playing in Barcelona.
And she's playing in Barcelona.
She
and
won Champions League, highest goal scorer.
Oshimen has never won the Champions League.
Wow. That is so strong.
Yeah.
But he's regarded as Maradona's replacement.
No, of
for
course,
the Naples.
yeah. Oshimen is a very good player, a wonderful
We know
player.
that.
But only him. It's just like the women football.
Yeah.
Oshola is doing very well in Barcelona, but she alone cannot do it. You know, it has to be a collective work.
Effort.
So now they have more collective players for the women.
Yeah.
Of course,
There are
than the
more collective players for the men. All right, we need to get like 11 Osimhen so that
so that we can break with the female record.
yeah, because any day we pass, I see us. Any day we pass through round 16, we'll go far.
Of course.
Any
Till
day.
then.
No. Like you guys are not supporting me on this.
No,
Are you
it's
talking
not
about
like
the women?
No, the men,
World
the
Cup?
I'm
men.
talking about the men
The
now.
men. Till
Wow.
then, I said till then. Till then.
Okay, everywhere is silent. Father said, let the earth be silent. All right, let's leave the national team and let's move over to Europe, whereby Europe is the main place, the main center, where business is for. Business is the order of the day for Europe. Yes, one of the players who has been going on headlines from left, right, south, east, north, and west. Currently, finally, he has gotten a destination. I'm talking about Andre Onana. Yes, we will not be sentimental for this. African players have not gotten it right when it comes to Manchester United. Ambassador, do you think it's a very good move for Andre Onana, a Cameroonian, he's an African? Do you think he's going to prosper? Yes, we saw the treatment I was giving to Odong Igalo. We saw that period that he was better off to be getting the moment to play, but Martial was given the professional treatment. So do you think Eric Ten Hag is also going to toe that line, or is going to be fair and make sure that Onana has comfortability? Remember, every road is not always smooth. Definitely hard times will come. We saw what the fans did to DK and also the management. There were times itches whereby DK did not do very well, but on a scale of 100 he had 80% correctly. So what if those moments arise? What do you think Onana is going to face?
First of all, let me talk about Odion Igalo.
Yeah.
You see, sentiment is a personal decision.
Okay.
Ole Gunnar Solskjaer was sentimental. Sometimes I used to ask myself then, why did you bring Igalo on loan when you know you were not going to play him? And at the time, Igalo was doing better than Anthony Martial.
Yeah.
But we still saw the coach would bench Igalo.
And bring him 90 plus.
90 minutes.
Do you want him to disappear?
So I don't know. But I strongly believe that if we had a coach like Eric Ten Hag, he wouldn't have been that sentimental. And let us get something straight. Eric Ten Hag is the sole proprietor, or the sole, how will I call it? Masterminder of Andre Onana coming to Manchester United.
Yeah.
This is so because Onana had been under him at Ajax.
Yeah.
And secondly, Onana left Ajax free, as a free agent.
Yes.
So I think maybe it was because of personal reason that he left or something. And for him to want to come back to play under his former boss.
Yes, he said it, that it is irresistible to work under Eric Ten Hag.
So which means if you want to read between the lines, he had maybe personal problems with Ajax or something. But now the same coach he had at Ajax now is at Manchester United, and he's the coach that have lured him to come, and he was willing to move. So I don't think any sentiment is going to exist or transpire between him and the club. Besides, Onana has this world class attribute to himself. So I don't see him, having a bad time at Manchester United.
Okay, but any comments on that?
Yeah, he has said it all already. I think it really affected Igalo because of the sentiments. I think they were like Solskjaer was trying to favor the European footballers than the African team. Well, I am happy that Ten Hag is, because Ten Hag coming in has given rise to African players coming into Manchester United, because you know that Manchester United over the years were not a fan of African players.
And Eric Bailly is still a Manchester United player.
Still a Manchester United player. So Onana is going to do very well, and he's really going to, because he's a goalkeeper, yes, of course. So I think he's going to do very well. He's a world-class keeper, and with Eric Ten Hag, who has worked with him before at Ajax, and bringing him back, I think they already they know what they want. So it's going to favor him.
All right, I'm staying in Manchester United. Onana has jetted off to meet his teammate at United States of America. Currently, Manchester United are United States of America to also meet with Chelsea, Arsenal, and Real Madrid, who will be having a friendly match there at USA. On Sunday, we witnessed a friendly match between Arsenal and Manchester United. Yes, still for Manchester United news, we have Anthony Elanga rejects move to Everton. This is a player that is not getting game time.
Yeah.
And you have an offer
From a club like Everton.
Wow. The floor is yours.
Well, I saw this news and I was like, if I had, in fact, I said it to myself, if this young man was my kid brother, I would whoop his ass. You've fallen below pecking order under Ten Hag, and you are not always even on the bench. We always have the likes of Facundo Pellistri on the bench. We have the likes of so many other good wingers that are of his age bracket on the bench, and you now have an offer from Everton that you're very sure that you're going to have playing times, and you're rejecting the offer. Wow. Well, let his fates do the work and let's see.
Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Okay, let's move away from Manchester United. Chelsea are getting frustrated over Moise Caicedo's decision. So they are hoping to wrap up the decision come next week. So do you think they're going to just back out? As we earlier said, because we have been monitoring this situation for a while now, as we earlier said, the Seagulls might end up losing everything out. So do you think it's a very good decision from Chelsea?
Well, I think the club as a whole have tried their best to see how they can get the player they want. It's all left for the Brighton side now to decide if they are going to be very selfish or they are just going to sell the player and walk away. So I think it all boils down to them. If they don't want to sell, well, Chelsea will have no choice than to back out on the deal.
All right. Okay, let's go to another club who is currently at USA. I told you so many clubs are currently at USA to go on for the preseason tour. Let's look at Real Madrid. Ancelotti says he has the better squad he has never gotten before. He already said it that Real Madrid do not think about any other thing. They only think about the Champions League. Champions League, that song is something wonderful for them. So their reinforcement is always based on the Champions League. So do you think he has a better squad than before? This is what he's saying. Compared to the likes of Ronaldo, who has left, Benzema, who has left, do you think he has a better squad?
The question is, does he think he has a better squad than Manchester City?
But he just said he has a better squad.
No, I know. I have seen the news.
Right.
I'm trying the question
now
to him. Does he think he has a better squad than Manchester City? Or does he think, as he is reinforcing Real Madrid, that Manchester City's coach is sitting down and sleeping, or is folding his arm and watching him reinforce his team? Well, this statement would have been fair if there were only 4 teams contesting for Champions League trophy.
Sorry, I think he's looking at his team
currently the way they are.
He's giving his comments on his team. I don't think he's not comparing.
Yeah.
He's telling you that he has a better squad now
before.
than before.
Not last season.
So I think he's currently looking at the strength of his team and making some comparison with his team. But if you want to follow what he's saying, I think he's right. I think he's right with the players coming in and the young players, very vibrant young players who are playing very well. I think he has a better squad this season than last season.
Okay, let's look at Man City. As you already mentioned, Man City might be losing Riyad Mahrez. Yes, 35 million has been agreed.
Of course,
they are losing.
They have lost him already.
Mahrez is going to
Yes.
El Ahly.
Yes, and they're looking at Rafinha as his possible replacement for FC Barcelona.
The
Remember, Barca do not have money. They are just in for players on free transfer. So would they be able to sell?
The first question is about Manchester City. Was Riyad Mahrez their first choice right forward?
Some time ago he was, until Bernardo Silva displaced him.
So for a player like a coach like Guardiola, he has a lot of choices. He can decide to start Mahrez this match. Next match, he can decide to start Bernardo Silva. Next match, he can decide to start Foden.
The man is just a very wonderful coach.
So you understand? So
he's a coach that will play 10 midfielders.
When I look at the match,
and he will win the game.
I look at it like there is no first 11.
Honestly,
there is no permanent first 11.
There is no permanent first 11.
Apart from the keeper.
Apart from the goalkeeper,
even the goalkeeper.
There's no permanent first 11. He can change anybody at any time,
and
depending on the
formation.
The type of match he's going to play. So it does not mean whether Mahrez was in first team choice
or not.
Of course, he has won a lot of things. He has won so many things. So
this is a coach that has played one full season without striker.
So
an amazing coach.
And he won the Premier League.
And he won the Premier League. All right. Okay, we'll be running out of time, but come next week, Monday, we have more gist for you on the football segment. So from us here, it's going to be a goodbye. But before I say goodbye, yes, thank you so much, Master Victor, for coming through for us. And thank you so much, Brother Elijah, for coming through for us. We are going to support our women, as you've heard from my brothers. They say what a man can do, a woman can do better. So we're going to support our women and see if they could go past the round 16 stage. I would believe God immensely is going to help them and conquer and maybe possibly lay their hands on the World Cup. Yes, thank you so much for joining us, and we're going to say goodbye from us. Have a blessed day and a wonderful weekend. Bye-bye.